Well, we went through all the 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds last week. I gave you an update of where the 3-year-olds are. You guys got a pretty good idea by now where the 2-year-olds are, but I'm going to roll through them anyway, just to let you know in case you don't know. Absolute Euphoria is out in the field. She's going to remain out in the field for another 3-4 weeks or more. Always Charming is in the sale on Monday. It's pretty well documented by me over the last 3 or 4 days why. I think he's an okay horse with a mediocre attitude and a suspect work ethic. And, we just don't have a place on the roster for that type of skill set. So, Always Charming will be selling on Monday on the online sale. Anchor's up, out in the field. He's just so darn big. He grew up to be a monster. His qualifier was okay. The line looks adequate, but he's so big. We just decided that we're going to give him a little time. We'll bring him back in 4, 5, 6 weeks or something. Austral Hanover was awesome. Not one, but both his qualifiers. Winning his qualifier easily on Friday. Very impressive mile from him. I was very, very happy with him. Brace for Landing. Super excited to see him race on Monday. I was a bit surprised to hear James say he was ready to go. I left it up to him. He sat behind him. He knows him as good as anybody right now. Horse is ready to go, so he's in to go. Monday, Captain in the Air leaving for the very similar reasons that Always Charming is leaving. They'll both be leaving on Monday. Carter Michael Dio is in to go Monday also. He's racing against Enzo. Both those guys are racing together. Carter's going to shed the hobbles for Monday night's race. Cash Deals was great. Another great trip for Mario. Thursday, she jogged in her qualifier and looked very good doing it. Chocolate for Lunch was the opposite. She didn't jog. She finished last. And I don't really know what to say about that. I thought there was a lot more under the hood than that. I want to get another good look at her myself. I'll go with her myself. We'll have her in to go probably in a race at Grand River or Georgian, wherever they rate a 2-year-old maiden race for Chocolate for Lunch. Columbus. Columbus was adequate. Again, training. He's getting better. I don't really have any faults for this guy. He just isn't quite as fast as Magical Tom or What a Mission. I can't believe I just said that, but What a Mission just yet. Coupe de Ville is fantastic. She's been training great. Somebody asked why we didn't qualify her. I just want to go her and Whispering Song. I don't think are quite to the level of Smoking Hot Irish Girl and Swinging Senorita. And that's not to say that they won't very quickly, but I want to let them ease into that rotation. And I just didn't think entering them in to go right away was the best way to go about it. We trained them up today. We'll train them up again next week. And you'll probably see them into race their next time behind the gate. It's loud. This road is loud as hell. Crantini. He seems to be ready to go. He was very, very good the other day. Needs a little gate work still, but was very, very good the other day in the qualifier once I got him away cleanly. Cunning Connie was good, mile and 2-1. Very happy with Cunning Connie. Cutie Cumber, just in a holding pattern until we get her legs back underneath her. I don't really know what was going on with her. Didn't seem to be anything physically wrong. She just wasn't good. She wasn't good in either of her first qualifier or the next week. So just gave her a week off, or a couple of weeks of just straight field work, light jogging. Then we're going to train her up a little bit, keep her on the light side until she comes back around. I'm sure she will. And the reason I'm sure she will is because it's the exact same training regimen we put 3 Point Blue Chip on last year. Classy horse, deep pedigree, shows talent. Give them time. It'll come. Enzo Cuello was racing on Monday. Really excited to race Enzo. I can't wait to race him on Monday. Just showing that he's going to be a nice horse for us. How good, I don't know, but he's going to be a nice horse to drive. Fashion Presidente was fantastic in his qualifier. He's going to race next Friday at the Meadows. Five Fish Species will begin training this week at the farm. She looked good on the track. I saw her a few times jogging over the last week or two. She'll start training this week. Full Heart tied up a little bit in her qualifier. It was a little hot also. We'll get her squared away. She'll probably school, depending on what her AST, depending on what her muscle count looks like. You won't see her, but she'll school this week. Gandalf the Black now qualified. Certainly not the most fluid horse we have. God, this is a loud road. Certainly not the most fluid horse we have, but man, he can really scat and he got home really good the other day. GJ's ATM in the pool for another week. he'll be coming in hot into Illinois. We'll probably school him 4 or 5 days before his first stake race in Illinois. High Enterprise, I'm going to put the hobbles on her and go a slow mile with her Sunday, yes, at Northfield. I want to see how she feels. She never had the hobbles on her in her life. Going to see how she feels with them on tomorrow. Hill Street Blues will requalify him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He wants to do his work. He just made a little mistake the other day. Horn Player, she also made a little mistake. It wasn't necessarily her fault. Just a horrible wind the other night. Hit her right square in the face coming out of the turn. And as I tried to get her back working and pushing forward, which she was about to, she knuckled over left hind and made a break. So we'll have her back in to go next Friday in the race. Lady All-Star will come back to the farm soon. She was going to come back today. I just didn't get her back today. Probably get her back Monday and swap her out with Stonebridge and Cotty, who will go back up and swim for Jared. Landing Pad, Landing Strip, both those horses schooled. I was an idiot, and I tried to take the hobbles off Landing Pad to school. He made a break. I put the hobbles back on and trained him in 2-1 at Mohawk the other day. He was very good. Landing Strip, 2-4 last half in a minute. Sylvain Filion went with him and said he went very, very good. Leaps and Bounds. Thank you. Wow, that was loud. Leaps and Bounds qualified well the other day. She's going to race Thursday at the Meadows in a pop-up series. May Lose Control is up for sale. He'll sell Monday on the online platform, Preferred Online Sales. Magical Tom trained in 2-1 last half in a minute by himself. No, with Columbus on Thursday morning. Merchant Man jogging now. We'll probably start training him this week. Mopar Baby was awesome. I might just school her on Tuesday. We'll see. There's no rush with her. I want to get a look and see when her first stakes are. Something tells me it's the second week in July. More Than You Know, 2-1 last quarter and like 28 apiece. He was very, very good the other day. He'll come back for a schooler on Tuesday again. My 1%. He might be out in the field soon. Mary just said, train him hard and he doesn't eat for a couple of days real good. He's just a little frail looking. He said, might be worth turning him out. I think he's 100% right. We're going to turn him out for a month or so, let him grow up. Nothing But a Dreamer is racing. He's certainly growing up. He is huge. He's racing Monday night at Mohawk. Oh my gosh, I trained this morning. Might take him to Ohio. He needs to be on a little stricter schedule over the next little while, and I think he might go to Ohio Northfield Park to get that oil check. It seemed a little flat to me. I thought the horse was ultra good the day I went with him, and then James went with him this week, just yesterday, and he just was so. I said he was running in the straightaway. So you see the vet a little bit? Maybe. We'll probably have him in a 2-year-old maiden at Grand River, Georgian. His next start. Outlaw Jesse James is going to come back this week, I believe. Real Fear drew the 8-hole against our other boy, Victor Cruz, on Wednesday, so that'll be a fun race. Rito Legacy out in the field. She cut her leg the other day. We had her stitched. Cut her leg on a fence. She's okay. I forgot to send a message out to everybody. I'm sure we're going to get a vet bill for it for sure, but she's fine now. It's just skin. Where are we at here? Rito Legacy. Rosita's Dream didn't qualify good at all, but qualified on Saturday. We'll bring him back for probably school him in a week and then off to Illinois. Silent Assassin races Monday at Saratoga. Super excited to watch the big assassin go for her first lifetime start. Sipping on my shines out in the field for another 6 weeks or so. Sir Strong trained in 2-4 last half in a minute. Schooled in 2-4 last half in a minute. Austin Sorry went with him. He'll go with him again on Tuesday. Sister Solange will be in to go Thursday at the Meadows in that pop-up series. Very happy with the way she's looked. A little overshadowed by Smoking Hot Irish Girl the other day. She looked dialed in and ready to go. There's a real tussle going on to see who's going to be the flag bearer for the stable in the next generation. Swinging Senorita won her first start lifetime at the Meadows, and Smoking Hot Irish Girl looked incredible in her qualifier. We'll see what's what soon enough. Spitfire Overseas, adequate. His qualifier was good. I need to see more, and I'm going to see more next. He's going Friday. James going to have to go with him on Friday. Swinging Senorita, as I mentioned a minute ago, was fantastic in her first lifetime start. Tactical Mounts trained good today. She'll be in to qualify again very soon, or maybe even race. Tailgate Buzz seemed a little flat. I want to get behind him. Probably race him in Georgian or Grand River his first start, and then he'll be off to the Meadows. Twin Cedars All-Star is in the sale on Monday. Of our 3 Illinois breds, he was the one that I thought was just a step below the other 2. That's not to say that he might not be an okay horse. 2-3, last half 59, last quarter 29. If you're Illinois watching this, horse is a decent colt. I'd rather not see him beat me all summer, but if he does, he does. Una Madonna was incredible in her maiden voyage, a winner in 2:01 or 2:2 in a very windy, horrible night. Benefited from Horn Player blowing up coming out of the turn, but would have made a good race of it either way. Victor Cruz was awesome in his qualifier. He's in to go Wednesday at Northfield Park. War Wee Yuri. I think Mario's going to bring him over and school him here in the next week or so. I told him there's no rush. Lots of time with War Wee Yuri. We'll see how he is in the near future. What a mission. School trained in 159 and 3 by himself. He was awesome the other day training. Whispering Song trained good today, I was told by Jason. She'll be in to go likely within the next week. And then wouldn't it be nice, we'll come back in and start her jogging again at some point in the next couple of weeks. So those are your 2-year-olds, an update on all of them, how they're doing. Be back in a minute with